Hey guys, it is Melissa. Today's video is going to be a little bit differently done. We are obviously in my backyard, not my normal filming space, and that's because I'm out here, I'm playing with the dog, and I already recorded a video, so that'll go up on my channel in 2 days. But this video I wanted to make for you guys right now, and it's about KARLIE GUSE. And I think most of you on my channel are familiar with the KARLIE GUSE case because this was a case that I did 3 videos on. It's a case that I felt very involved in and I cared a lot about, and I still absolutely do. And there's not a day that goes by that I do not get comments on my Instagram, Twitter, YouTube asking me about KARLIE, and every time I have to respond, I don't have any information. She has not been found, and there's nothing really happening that is like helping. Like, she has not been found and there's no leads on her case. So I yesterday noticed that there was a huge influx of views and comments on my KARLIE GUSE videos. So I went in to check because I was thinking, oh, okay, is this another situation? When the Dr. Phil episodes run, I usually get a bunch of comments, and that's when I'm usually aware, so I'll interact and make sure I'm responding. And I was like, what's going on? Why is everyone keep writing me? I got all these messages. She's been found. She's been found. She's been found. I'm like, what is going on? And, but it wasn't anyone I knew. So I would have expected the people that I know that are actually close to the case or related in some way, they would have messaged me, and I didn't get messages from them. It was from all these other people. And so I went in and looked. What had happened was, and just so we're clear, KARLIE GUSE has not been found. She has not been found. Okay, a lot of people ask me what was happening that night with her boyfriend, and from what I can absolutely find, this was a boyfriend who was also young like her. There were no issues with him. There were no problems with him. She was with him and then she went home, and what happened with her happened after she was at home. The boyfriend and the friends all just appear to be young high school kids. They are totally advocating for her to be found. They are involved, and it doesn't appear to be one of these situations of like these friends are bad, or they've got her somewhere, or they're covering for her, or they were all like in some sort of drug scheme. Like, it doesn't appear to be that. A lot of questions I still get about what drug she was on. We don't know for sure. There is no way to know. She has not been found, and the only information that has been provided is that it appeared she was on marijuana, and that, yeah, sure, it could have been laced, but nobody knows that for sure. There are a lot of accusations that the reason that Melissa and Zach, her parents, did not call 911 is that they provided the drugs and alcohol to her, or they had provided in the past, or they had it in their home. Again, nobody knows for sure. It could be as simple as they might have just had some marijuana of their own in the home and they were afraid to call 911 because maybe they would get in trouble for that little bit. I get the impression from those who do not support Zach and Melissa that they report it as being much bigger than that. They're like dealers basically, but that is so far gossip that I don't know. I don't know them. I don't live there. I don't have any police reports to document Melissa GUSE being a drug addict. There's just a lot of rumors about it, and the only thing is that just might be an explanation as to why they didn't call 911. But again, I don't know for sure. So there was also a lot of conversation about Melissa GUSE's car. There was a Facebook post from her saying that her car had to be repaired. Why would anybody care about this? And the reason people cared is because she said it was done during a search that she was out looking for KARLIE, and that she ran into a boulder. So then of course people wanted to know, where were you at? Why were you by yourself? What were you searching for? How did you hit a boulder? Did something else happen? Did she hit it trying to hide KARLIE? Did she have an incident where she hit KARLIE? Yeah, a lot of people wanted to know these questions. And again, guys, don't know. Don't know. There's just, all we know is that she said her car needed to be fixed, and then because she hit a boulder while searching for KARLIE, and then apparently it wasn't a big deal and the car was fixed and it was done and nobody's talking about it again. I don't know where she got it fixed or what she got fixed. Can't find any information. There was a lot of questions about, apparently there was a cement slab of concrete poured in the backyard of KARLIE's parents' home. I've heard 6 days. I've heard 2 weeks. I've also heard that it wasn't at their house, that it was only at the brother's house. But apparently somebody laid a slab of concrete like as a patio. So like in your backyard, you know, you have the concrete by the back door, so you have a patio. Either Carlie's parents, Zach and Melissa, which Melissa's her stepmom, they poured new concrete in their backyard quickly after Karlie went missing, or Melissa's brother poured concrete in his backyard, or what I finally heard from a friend, told me they're a friend, that it was in both. Why did they put, like, I don't know who's doing home improvement after their child's missing, but again, all I get from everyone, so like there was a time period where I was trying not to look at the groups, like I was just trying to like take it easy and like back off, and like, because it's heartbreaking and it's so much, and I also have so many cases I want to cover for you guys. But apparently all of this was going on. So then when I came back in, you know, a month later, and I was like, oh hey, I saw this was talked about, everything was gone, there's no screenshots, there's no proof. So all there is just like this like heartbreak and just like crap and comments, and I don't know what's true, but guys, from what I can tell, there's no info. And I think it's because Karlie's case is treating as a missing girl as if she just ran away. A couple of days ago, a YouTube channel, which is already a successful growing YouTube channel, because I'm going to get into what was said about this channel, by the name of Joey Mac 420. It appears they do like I didn't watch very many videos, but like what they were doing was a demonstration of some new dirt bikes. They were showing them off. The guy has like 970,000, like almost 1 million subscribers. So this is a big channel, and it was a sponsored video, and he was doing a video talking about these dirt bikes, and they were out showing them off. And in the video, it appears that legitimately that he runs across a girl that's out in the middle of this like desert area where they're riding bikes. I think he explains like they're 45 minutes one direction, 30 minutes direction, like they're in the middle of nowhere out in the desert, and they see this like girl out there, and then the guy's like, yeah, she had like a bag and it was like in the bushes, like what are they doing out here, there's no one around. In the video, the guy goes home and gets on his computer, and he's like, that was really weird. And I guess they were like 30 minutes from the whatever, they're trying to figure out like if it's some weird story, or they're just trying to look for something, and they come across missing from Bishop, which is close to where they were. I think they were in Anza, and they find Karlie Guse. And so in the video, they call the police and report that they thought that they had found Karlie Guse. The sheriff's department went out there, found the girl, and it ended up being a 15-year-old and a 17-year-old boy. So a girl and a boy, and they were missing. They had been missing for 2 days, and they had been out there. So he doesn't put her name in the title. I'm going to put it up. I don't know if it was originally, but it was not in there that I've seen. It just says like missing girl, you know, 911 update included or something like, and I'll put it up for you guys. A lot of people were mad because they're like, how could he do that? He used Karlie's name for views. And it's like, this guy already had a channel. Like, Karlie's name does get some views, don't get me wrong, because there's definitely, I can see on certain names they get more views no matter what I talk about. But like, he already has a big channel, and he didn't say her name. And at the end of the day, it's very obvious that it brought awareness to her case, because I haven't made a video on Karlie in 3-4 months, and in the last 24 hours one of her videos has 1,500 views. So obviously he brought awareness to her case just by talking about it, and I think that that's good, because there's a lot of people that worry that he clickbaited for using her name for money, and he was already a successful channel. He didn't put her name in it, and he was very clear that like, I hope this brings awareness. But we did actually find a 15 and a 17-year-old that were missing, and so I'm impressed. That's the only video I've ever watched in his in full. I don't know him. I'm gonna feel really dumb if he's actually just a total douchebag on every other video, but I was totally fine with it, and I think that's great. And I hope we all remember that anything we can do to raise awareness is great, you know what I mean? And yeah, it's annoying when you see someone where it feels like they're just like, ooh, I'm gonna do a Karlie video to make money, a Karlie video to make money, or on any of these people that I do. I mean, think about, you know, the Chris Watts, and believe me, there's those people that it's obvious they're gonna cover it and cover it and cover it because it's a cash cow. But I didn't feel that that's what that guy was doing. My whole purpose is to just tell you guys that I I don't know what you do in a case like this. There's no info. There's nothing. This girl is just flat out missing. And at this point, it is two things. She's not here any longer and her parents covered it up. And she's out there somewhere hidden. She needs to be found. And it will come out. If these are the kind of parents that really let something happen to her and then covered it, they'll get caught, because they're going to spew to the wrong person and it's going to come out. That, or someone has her. And I hope that she's returned home, because there's a lot of people who love her and are thinking of her. I know that she's a name in my household that we've talked about a lot. My kids have asked, hey, has Carly been found? And I love that, because it means there's a lot of love being sent her way. So from the bottom of my heart, I hope that Karlie Guse is brought home. I wish I had more news for you guys, but no, please, I'm sorry. I saw the comments, and no, she has not been found. So continue to share her face, continue to say her name, and pray that she is found for her family. So do me a favor, guys, hug your babies, hug your loves. Life is literally precious every minute of every day. Appreciate it. I love you guys, and have a great day.